Welcome to another episode of Dhande Ki Baat. In this video, I am going to ask a question. Does success have a recipe? Does great success have a proven method? And the answer is no, zero, shunya. I want to use this episode to smash this belief that we all have that super successful people, people who have achieved a lot, know exactly what to do. उन्हें पता है कि ये सब करने से हमें सक्सेस मिलेगा. They don't know anything. If you are a struggler or an achiever, we are all the same. Consider a real life example of my first ever meeting with Ramesh Sippy, the maker of Sholay the movie. Sholay का तो नाम आपने सुना होगा. I had made a mobile game for him in the early 2000s, जब Nokia phone चलता था. And when the game launched, it was a good success. But उस time it was not a very big market for mobile, but we made a mark. So I got a meeting with him. And my intention of meeting him was only one, to find out how did he make Sholay, to get some tips, to get some ideas so that I could make a better business. So after I met him and थोड़ा बहुत हाँ हूँ करने के बाद, I asked him कि रमेश सर आपने शोले कैसे बनाई? How did you make the movie? So he looked at me and he started laughing and he said, यार अगर मुझे पता होता तो मैं 100 और बना देता. Means if I knew, I would have made 100 more. I was shocked by the answer. I couldn't believe it. Then when I went home, I felt कि यार maybe उनका fluke लग गया. Maybe he got very lucky. I still was hungry कि what is the recipe of success? So I started researching about great movie makers. In my book, Getting Dressed and Parking Cars, I talk about the incredible, literally incredible story of two of the greatest movie directors in the world, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. Movies like Star Wars, E.T., Jurassic Park, Jaws. And what they did to make their movies a success. Get my book to read it, but I'll give you a hint. They had no clue. Their case was like Ramesh Sippy. But of course, it was very different. It'll be a very interesting read. Net, I want to try and explain this to you. No one knows, so don't go after any proven method. First thing, trying is 100 times better than knowing. And doing is 100 times better than trying. So you have to just do. Last 2 points, keep in mind that when you start doing, be analytical. Take measurements of things. What worked, what didn't work. Jitni detail aap karoge for everything you do, it is very good. For example, read about the Dyson case, how he invented the vacuum cleaner, 4,000 attempts. So when you do this, you become analytical. For example, in our Games2win company, after many years, I have a recipe for saying how to make a parking level, how to make an icon of a game. You have to have two people. You have to make them look at each other and so on and so forth. So in short, start doing, start trying. And the last thing, very important, your ego and your assumptions, उसको आप washing machine में डाल दो. उसकी कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. And then you will be beyond successful. Take my word for it. Keep watching धंधे की बात.